a taste of iron. Get ready to board. A king's ransom, lads. A king's ransom.
And a hold full of spices from the Indies.
To say naught of what the ship will bring at auction. Well, Mr. Mate, are you still interested in what others may say of us?
Whether that were the actual beginning like of the captain's piracy, I do not know. But to see the way the gentry kowtowed to William Kidd in New York, to see the respect they held him and his money in, it were hard to believe this same man was a pirate.
A pleasure to serve you, Captain.
Yes, and how much did the Dutch merchantman bring, Jolie?
Hush, sir. If it were to get out that I dealt in contraband,
And who would hear? Only all the others, who are only too happy to have me do their dirty work for them, eh?
But, begging your pardon, Captain, piracy. I meant no harm.
You must forgive my temper, but that word is one that any respectable captain of a king's privateer would resent. And now the accounting for my prize, eh?
Did you ever help him bury treasure, Tom?
Nay, every time we returned from a sea voyage, the captain disappeared. And part of the prize money and part of the jewels disappeared with him. But where he might have buried his fortune, even if he buried it, I do not know.
I tell ye, me own gaffer saw him with his own eyes again. A burying the sea chest he was, right there, not 50 yards from Long Island Sound itself.
Buried himself, did he?
With his pirate crew he did. And when they'd finished, see, what did the murdering rogue do but shoot 'em dead and kick their carcasses into the same hole with the treasure?
Ah, old wives' tales. William Kidd were a harsh captain, but not a foolish one. You don't kill the men who help you sail your ship.
But I hear tell he weren't too particular about what kind of flag his prizes flew.
Aye, that's true. Kidd's god were money, and he was sometimes careless about how he came by it. I told Hughes here it was a sound business move the day we decided to back you in your ventures, Captain.
So he did. And until recently, I agreed most heartily.
I had thought this to be a business meeting.
It is, kid, it is. The only question is, whose business?
Whatever's on your minds. Spit it out.
Oh, how direct you sailing men are. Very well. We have heard rumors a considerable amount of prize money paid you by...
So?
So where is our percentage, kid? Are we or are we not partners?
Aye. In all ventures dealing with my letter of marque from His Majesty, you are indeed my grasping, greedy partners. But my latest business dealing was a thing apart, gentlemen. I do not know what you have heard, nor do I intend to discuss it further. But rest assured, if it was business, it was none of yours. And the overbrewed coffee.
Oh, an arrogant scoundrel. I never liked him.
What matter? He has been useful.
A dishonest partner is a liability. If what we hear is more than rumor, Kidd sacked a neutral vessel, That is piracy. Piracy is punishable by hanging, is it not?
But the proof.
I've heard from one of the crew that there is a man sailing with Kid named Red Dog who has little or no love for its captain. He might be persuaded to turn informer for the sake of his king. Oh.
And 30 pieces of silver.
Precisely.
Ah, that were good, that were. And how may I serve ye fine gentlemen?
Oh, you can't.
Unless
She hate Captain William Kidd as much as we do.
hate is a luxury for the rich, good sirs. 'Tis a luxury you can now afford. Whatever you want of me, I'm your man.
That's the lot, Captain. 23 of the old, 6 recruits.
Pipe them into order. We sail on tomorrow's tide. Our destination, men? The Mediterranean Sea. Right? See this, lads? This is good King William's warrant. We sail under a letter of marque again, lads. Only this time, King William wants our help against the Algerian pirates. We can sock and pillage and burn to our heart's content, lads. And as long as it's only pirates, they'll kiss us in London. And how's that for a test to warm your innards? Yeah. All right. To the decks, Mr. Henry. We sail tomorrow to make our fortunes.
Enjoy yourself while you may, Captain Pirate. This'll be your last voyage.